That's one less zombie I have to worry about. You people think you can run away from us? Come on then, we'll see who's better. Who's you people? Wait, us? I don't remember ever running from you. Okay, you wanna have a bit of a bus off, that's fine. Get out there, Joe, old reliable Joe. He's been with us since the very start. He'll teach you, oh, and the insult to injury. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dead Ahead, that game where I'm still somehow in charge of a school bus full of survivors during, well, what we've assumed is the zombie apocalypse, but now I'm not so sure. Like, don't get me wrong, we've definitely run into a whole lot of zombies, but as I've been pushing further into this city, things have been getting weirder. You know, we're running into more and more zombies with glowing blue eyes. Or in some cases, entirely glowing blue bodies, as well as a suspicious number of undead scientists, which is, like, never a good thing. So it would seem like today we're not only gonna be looking for more survivors, but also for answers as to what the hell is going on here. Now don't get me wrong, given the choice between finding, like, Patient Zero and a lab where this all started versus a sexy recruitable nurse in a safe zone hospital, you know, that thing that we've been looking for multiple episodes, I would still much prefer the latter, but beggars can't be choosers. That is a concerning number of bullet-resistant zombies. That being said, I really doubt they'll be shovel resistant. You may notice that Joe is now wearing a shirt, which is uncharacteristic of him, but that's because the game distinguishes the difference between being a mechanic and being a redneck, as whether you're wearing a greasy wife beater or you are a greasy wife beater. And don't get mad at me, okay? I'm not saying that's true, that's just the game, I don't make up the rules, I just tell Joe to hide his nips because that makes him my third mechanic. And now that we have Paulina and the mechanic and Joe, they should randomly fix the bus every now and then, or scrape together a bunch of scrap and build a turret, which, I mean, I guess wouldn't be particularly useful here because of all the bullet resistance. We have to be moving towards something relevant here, right? Like, I highly doubt all these guys signed up and joined the force after they became zombies. So clearly, there's something of importance to the living here somewhere, or there was at some point. I'd also like to know what's going on with all these barricades, to be honest. I never really thought about it, but like, all you're doing is hindering the living. You know, you're not stopping the dead from driving through here. Actually, funny enough, you guys told me in the comments of last episode that there technically is a nurse that I could recruit right now. You know, she's a little bit expensive, but my problem with her is that she doesn't really have a sexy outfit. And like, I'm not looking to heal my guys, I'm looking to motivate them, you know, give them a reason to live. Maybe if she came with a map and a compass instead of bandages and gauze, I'd be more inclined to drop 11,000 coins on her. I'm sure I will eventually, but like right now, my biggest concern is navigating this city. Trying to figure out where we gotta go next is proving difficult. There's definitely a lot of stuff going on in the north side, even though there's only one mission here. This is a challenge that I can't do, and then this is a supply drop for items that I don't need. And then the east side is looking real quiet. Actually, this might be the edge of town, in which case this mission wouldn't lead us anywhere. And that just kind of leaves us with the south side. Definitely a lot going on down here, as well as missions that have cutscenes. I do love a good cutscene. Well, that's new. Contamination levels are peaking. Yeah, you're telling me. Where are we heading next? Wherever they let us. Who's they? There's no point in planning ahead. I honestly didn't expect to see any living, like, not just scientists, but like government structured, you know what I mean? They always say that survivors are your biggest concern in these kinds of situations, but to be perfectly honest, The inside-out doctor that's currently strolling down the street at me is peak priority. Oh, he's got the sneezies. Joe, could you, thank you. Just shovel him and be done with it. I really don't want to know what kind of weird herpesiphilates he's sneezing all over the place. If we could just beat down that barricade and maybe follow those guys, I'd be down for that. Let's get the mechanic out there. You can hopefully sledgehammer these heavy boys. Oh, careful. Thank you. Okay, I'll take a sledgehammer on the lady, to be perfectly honest. Maybe we'll get Paulina out there as well. Oh, yeah, you see, there's the turret. Again, it didn't really come in handy at the moment, but I'm sure it would at some point, right? I think the idea is I need to have 3 mechanic units out at the same time, and then there's like a certain percentage chance that they'll just plop one of those down. Oh, I was right. It actually was an inside-out doctor. The medic! This enemy causes an infection that increases the health of all zombies within a small area. Oh, okay, so the sneezies can't hurt us. We just don't want them spreading it to other zombies. Honestly, at this point, it doesn't even need to be a hospital. Look, I would settle for a Halloween store. We could just get a nurse costume, slap it on Paulina, it'd be practically the same thing. I don't need her to be registered. I think I want to head outside of the city limits. I know this doesn't really make sense for progressing towards whatever's happening, but I want to test a bit of a theory. When we first approached this place, there were bandits everywhere, but we noticed as soon as we hit city limits, they just stopped. They wouldn't go into town, and that's when we started to see the weird zombies. So I was kind of wondering if like that had to do with the contamination that's supposedly spreading. Now we're technically outside of city limits, kind of. So I was hoping we would either see bandits or weird zombies or both, but in this case it seems none. Actually, I'm kind of curious. If we send out Paulina, I have her set up so that she should ignore a lot of bullet resistance. So she can actually one-shot through a vest, which is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I am all for that. Now, if I can save up enough courage to get the mechanic out there, then maybe we'll get the turret. Is that how this works? I don't know if it needs to be 3 mechanics or 3 mechanic units, you know what I mean? Like if I had 3 Joes out there at the same time, would that technically count? Not 100% sure. Joe is not really well suited for this environment on account of swinging a giant metal shovel and there being a lot of lightning. But I'd say that's probably fine. And you, no, I think it might be 25% chance, so probably not great odds of that happening. Jesus Christ. I guess her rifle is also very much made of metal. There's no way that rickety wall is holding back some kind of contamination, right? Even though it's like I said, the difference is night and day. All of these levels out here have living bandits, but no weird zombies, whereas all of these levels in here have no living bandits, but we start to see weird zombies. And the further east we go, the weirder it gets. So what is happening here? I can't imagine this level is going to lead us anywhere. This looks like it could be the edge of town, so maybe we'll just try fighting our way into the corner of things? I'm trying to think. We have seen like regular zombies and weird zombies next to one another, and they don't fight, so it's not like they're two competing outbreaks or two different things. If anything, it kind of seems like people get turned into zombies, and then zombies get infected by something else and turn into whatever the doctor is, other than a huge problem because he's doubling all of their health. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, Paulina, could we maybe not focus on the guy with the bulletproof vest and instead the guy with the open lab coat? You know, the one that just keeps doubling everybody's health and healing them at the same time? Actually, I could also drop a barrel there. That'll make a big difference. But yeah, it's like there's a zombie outbreak for the zombie outbreak, which is not something I have ever heard of or thought about, but it's really cool. They do seem to kind of synergize. Like, the medic looks like a skeleton. We've seen skeletons before, but in this case, he's a skeleton that has an extra ability, and he's only like half weird, if that makes any sense. You know, he doesn't have the glowing blue eyes, but he does have a couple of like glowing blue wisps around him. So maybe we'll find another stage later on where like these doctors have gone even further and I don't know, maybe they're sneezing, farting, shitting, extra health on everyone. I don't know what to expect anymore, man. This is ridiculous. I just wanted a bus full of hot women to drive around with. This is exactly what we've been looking for, okay? You don't need a map and a compass, you just need a little bit of intuition. Once again, we found a challenge and a supply drop, but most importantly, what I assume is gonna be a boss battle, and it's taking place in a building that looks very much like all the hospitals that we've seen, so double promising. There's one less zombie I have to worry about. You people think you can run away from us? Come on then, we'll see who's better. Who's you people? Wait, us? I don't remember ever running from you. Okay, you wanna have a bit of a bus off, that's fine. Get out there, Joe, old reliable Joe. He's been with us since the very start. He'll teach you, oh, and the insult to injury. Cletus, why can't you do that? You want to send out a conga line full of dipshits now, do they? That's perfectly fine. I'm sure Paulina will oblige. I kind of want to save up enough rage to use the jet. Actually, I should be using my upgrades. I never think to use this stuff. People get mad at me. A boss fight seems like the best time possible. Just send out everybody and everything. Oh. Come to think of it, I'm starting to think that them driving up forward might not just be insult to injury. They could probably take out any melee unit that I send up there, right? I guess shooting is better than driving, especially when we got our big beefy boys in the front. Crap. Okay, that's fine. We're doing damage, slowly but surely, and they can't move forward. We've got all the time in the world. All the Paulinas are just gonna stack up and take out everyone. Oh, I have enough rage. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Didn't do any damage to the car, and I don't understand why. You'd think that'd be priority number one. Oh, can they not shoot after they've driven forward? If that's the case, then I should probably wait, right? Like, we'll get like one or two guys here, just pissing them off, absorbing bullets. Eventually, they're gonna wanna drive forward. And then when they do, that's when we really need to start giving them the what for, like right now. Now's the perfect, oh, they backed up. But they can't shoot. Okay, perfect, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Just keep putting down generators, sending out Paulinas. Who's running now? Yeah, that's what I'm talking, yeah, get back here. I feel pretty good about that. You know, really worked him over. So it looks like that's probably everything for this end of town, but I'm still kind of curious if there's anything up here. It just looks like this is a choke point that may lead to another part of the city, or it may lead out of the city. I guess there's really only one way of finding out. And it's a hard mission, which we actually haven't seen yet today. Well, that's new. I feel like I would definitely remember being able to see through somebody's head. So I want to say that we haven't seen that guy before. It's interesting because he's wearing the same like gray khaki clothes as, well, I don't even know what they are. Maybe military, maybe SWAT. Either way, they're hanging out with those idiot blue guys. We gotta send out Joe because he's the guy who will take a hit to make the play. Thank you, Joe. The true hero of the group, the MVP. I'm telling you, we would be nowhere without the guy. Maybe there's a nice surprise in here for me. Ooh, I got a clock. I don't know why I risk life and limb for those kind of items, but screw it. I suppose it's worth it. Maybe I can catch all of you guys on fire, torch the corpses and so on and so forth, make my life a little bit easier. Still no bonus? Come on, mechanics, pull it together. Can you imagine how good it would be to have an extra... Oh, crap, do you hear... I don't know why I worry about it in all reality, like there's anything I can do. If you hear the charging, it's just gonna take out one of my units. That's all there is to it, preferably a Joe. I got a bus full of Joes in the back, we're fine, they're a dime a dozen. Just because they're valuable doesn't mean they're rare. Okay, well that was a little bit harder, but not all that much. Okay, so they don't really provide any information about their classification before they were turned, but there are a couple of context clues here. So the one with the helmet is bulletproof, a tough, powerful zombie whose flak jacket provides partial protection against bullets. But then there's also one-armed soldier, a sturdy, powerful zombie. Its attack can knock enemies back. He's wearing the same camouflage as the other two. And then the guy with the hole in his head is the sergeant. The zombie comes back after death. Okay, so I'm guessing they have to all be military then. Well, if that's the case, then do you think we might be moving closer toward like some kind of military outpost? Because like I know I said that I have more than enough items, I don't need to go on supply runs, but that's because they give you stuff like measuring cups, broken clocks, sticky magazines, stuff like that. If I could get my hands on, I don't know, a machine gun, maybe a cannon or two, I'm sure Joe would really appreciate that over wielding a shovel. And again, I suppose that means we could be running into tougher zombies. Or bandits? They got all their motorcycles parked here. You see, that guy gets an AK, why can't Joe? I'm sorry, Joe. I swear, I'm trying my best to arm everybody on the bus, and now I need to fix the bus. It's a good thing I've got the mechanics. Every time I send one out, the bus gets fixed just a little bit. It is so incredibly worth it. Even if we never get a turret, it's still just a great little bonus. Oh, I don't like that I can't send out anything but Joe, but he's really just cleaning up right now. Just a little bit more, and that zombie's putting in work for me as well, come to think of it. Okay, now it's your time, Paulina. That guy's got a shotgun, and I don't appreciate him hurting my Joe. Maybe I can get them both. There we go. Yeah, Paulina is not one for messing around with AKs and shotguns and stuff like that. Being a sniper in the zombie apocalypse is just so overpowered. I think I may have used the chopper and the firefighter like once or twice this episode, you know, for the boss battle, but in all reality, if I have the money to send out a mechanic, then I'm probably just gonna do that. Yeah, we could have taken the bikes. That's the other thing, what are we thinking? We don't need everybody crammed into this sweaty little school bus. Those are perfectly good transportation. I think because we beat the boss of this city, we can technically move on to a new location, but I kind of want to follow this lead first. Like, there's a chance this is the edge of town, like that's the highway that leads out, or it could be the entrance to a military installation. There's really no way of telling. The levels are definitely getting harder and rainier, so that's promising. Weirdly enough, I don't think we've seen a single dead epidemiologist today. We've seen living ones, but none of the undead. I wonder what they're doing here. I kinda wanna just mind my own business. Let them waddle around and think things out. Lady, do you really need to do that right now? Are you kidding? I pulled the trigger too soon. No, Joe, don't do it. They've got a medic. I didn't realize that Zeus had my back. Oh, quit your yelling. Okay, well, I guess it's not that bad. It only takes 2 regular barrels, right? And then you can crush the medic and then work your way through. But I can definitely see situations where if you can't get to him, he could just constantly buff and heal the units in front of him to the point where you have no way of winning. Like actual impossible game, so I gotta keep an eye out for that. So hopefully we're gonna be able to get through this without another one appearing. Oh, my guys are like poisoned? Well, they're dead now, but they were poisoned for a second. That's also concerning. Their health went blue, and yeah, they're ticking down. So whenever the fat guys explode, whatever this contamination is, it seems to spread to my own units. Okay, that's really annoying. I think we gotta save up and get another Paulina out there. She's the one who's doing all the work. I don't know why, but they're just kinda hanging out. Everybody's afraid to move forward. Is it the lightning? Should I be afraid of the lightning? I feel like I should start being afraid of the lightning. Just keep dropping barrels on you guys and Maybe sending out stronger units for once. Oh crap, they're hitting the bus now. Okay, that's fine. I can fix it. We can fix it, damn it, lady. Really just raining on my parade. I'm not building up as much courage as I would normally do. So, oh wait, we're good. We're good. Do a little something like that. Everything dies. Everybody's happy. Can you take a swig of beer, heal yourself? Would that get rid of the contamination? No. Wishful thinking? Oh my god. Lightning is a real problem. Okay, screw the 3 stars. We're not dealing with that right now. We got 30 seconds before the horde comes, and I really don't think we're gonna be able to heal the bus enough. Just get that barricade down, guys, come on. 20 seconds, oh, we're fine. Easy, we have to leave a couple guys behind, but you know what? That was a hard-earned 2 stars, I'll take it. I honestly can't believe I was right. There is so much more city up here. I mean, mind you, it's being guarded by a nightmare level, which could be a bit of a problem, but you know, we'll give it the old college try. Of course it would be bandits. I should have known. Ever since I've got out of the city center, I'm seeing more and more of them. Well, fortunately, I have Joe? Oh, they have their own Joe. Evil Joe, Dark Joe. No, don't let Dark Joe hit our bus. Did Dark Joe just immediately convert into a zombie? I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, he's like secretly bitten. Oh, this is a problem. Oh, they got grenades as well. Isn't that just cute? I need to save up for Paulina. She's the only thing that I can get at them with, but I can't save up enough courage. They're just coming at me too quickly. I'm starting to see how this is a bit of a problem. Maybe that barrel will buy me just a little bit of time. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Come on, just a little tiny bit of courage. I gotta keep barreling the guys in the front. I don't have a choice. Why can't I get just a touch of courage? Come on, work with me here. Even the zombies are technically helping me out. But like, if I had at least one Paulina, she would be able to slowly but surely work our way through these idiots. Okay, good, there we go. She's dead. She's immediately dead. Turns out, if you got half a dozen guys hurling grenades at your school bus, you're not in a great position. I'm running real low on gas, but I think I can pull this off. We're gonna use a power-up, but most importantly, I've brought fire with me. We have fire barrels, we have Molotov cocktails. I'm not gonna send Joe out too early, because I don't want him to get shot right off the bat. He's gotta deal with Dark Joe first. I just need to get a little tiny bit, get out Paulina, and then torch all these idiots. Oh, that makes such a big difference. Okay, can I also get you there? And you're dead? Oh, crap. Okay, little problems, but that's fine. Okay, we're in a much better position than before. Turns out having 2 special abilities, significantly better than 1. Get Joe out there again, keep fixing the bus. I think that we're good. I think I'm gonna keep sending out more. I should be sending out another Paulina. What I'm doing here? Maybe torch all the zombies and guys in the front? I mean, in all reality, if the zombies are gonna help me, maybe I should just leave them? But the Molotov cocktail just seems so powerful. Yeah, that's definitely doing a lot of work. Okay, oh, we're done. That worked flawlessly. I mean, it would have been nice to get 3 stars, and I feel like I probably could have if I took the time to send out more mechanics to fix the bus, but passing a nightmare level feels pretty good. Well, there's definitely a little bit more exploring to do here, and probably some missions that are worth our time, but it's like I said, I am just out of fuel. Tank is dry as a fart. And we could move on to another location, so if you guys want to see more Dead Ahead, as always, be sure to leave a like on this video, leave a comment letting me know, and then maybe we'll return to follow those scientists to a new area and try to learn what the hell is going on here. But thanks so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.